Single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in Georgia. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman, I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on, y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Asian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next last time that I checked.
We welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams. And Jay, from the land of the space program, this one's ready for takeoff.
And Ed, you have to give a lot of credit to Daryl Morey. He's done a great job in reviving this franchise. There's no doubt about it. They're on their way up.
You have to love the analytics of basketball. No team in the NBA has been better than the Rockets. Let's get ready for this one. Harden. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's a 5-second violation. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Paul. Fires the three. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Patrick McCaw against Harden. Down low for Leonard. Ah, rocking the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Pascal Siakam knocked loose. Capella. P.J. Tucker lays it in.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
McCall, defended by Tucker. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up to Paul. Oh, he had him there for a second. Serge Ibaka tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Paul gets it in the left corner. Tucker with a shot that won't go. Kawhi Leonard. Harden's on him. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for Houston, number 35, Kenneth Reed.
Lynn. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
That'll get out off the Raptors. Rockets in control of the basketball. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Marc Gasol rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fareed to Paul. Harden. Oh, he hits a 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Harden with it up top. Down 4. To Paul. Marc Gasol swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Siakam matched up with P.J. Tucker. Paul sets him up. Flushes down the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. Tucker to Harden. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up.
Team foul number 2. First foul in the final 2 minutes. Subbing in for the Raptors, number 9, Serge Ibaka.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Gasol. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Harden in possession. 5-point game. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Pass to the rim. Kicks it around the perimeter. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Harden had made his first couple, but he misses there. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Raptors in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Gerald Green to Paul. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Count the bucket for 2.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession then.
To Gasol, down low. It was right there. To Gasol. Missed a wide open look. Paul into the front court. Down by 1. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul to Rivers. For 3. Contested. No problem. Gerald Green with the 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Patrick McCaw against Tucker. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Easy path to the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Pascal Siakam at the line for 2 shots. His career mark right now sits at 63%. First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Oh, good shot, boy.
Harden. Working the outside. Paul to Harden. James Harden. 3 for 6 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I like that.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Harden to Paul. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Harden. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Pascal Siakam. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Working. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Capella. Harden against McCaw. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the Raptors, number 3, OG.
2-point shot for James Harden. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
James Harden, now 4 for 9. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
To Harden. No good. Powell against Chris Paul. Has a look. Kicks it around the perimeter to Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Paul. To Harden. From long range. Not getting the bounce. To Powell. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Here's Harden with the rock. Curling inside, Serge Ibaka. Huge block. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
20-footer at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Raptors have the lead. Through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third.
Hey, check up, let's go.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Paul. To P.J. Tucker. To Paul. Norman Powell pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Count the basket.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Paul. To Capella. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
McCaw matched up with Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Advantage to the D. Won't go for McCaw.
As a team, they were on an absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Tucker. To Paul. It's good. And one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Leonard. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Cruises inside for two.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Harden to Paul. Oh, he had him there for a second. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Toronto, that's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Lynn looking for his man. Flushes down the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's Rockets ball. Paul to Harden. Oh, had him going there for a second. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Knocks it down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And they call the foul. Not the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac.
Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul. Oh, he had him there for a second, and they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Ibaka to Lynn. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot.
Houston takes over. Harden. Leonard to Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Capella. The monster stuff.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Leonard to Ibaka. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Kawhi Leonard with a piece. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Pascal Siakam to Powell. Kenneth Faried snatching it out of the air. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Leonard. Where's the chatter? No. One was even close to him.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Harden into the front court. Down 8 to Paul. Harden knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Harden to Faried. The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. Here's Leonard for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul. Raptors come away with it. Kawhi Leonard. And he drains it.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 14, Gerald Green.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Powell here against Harden. To McCaw. Probing the defense. McCaw to Powell. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
James Harden sends it away. That'll get out off the Raptors. Harden knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a 3-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the 3-point shot.
With James Harden, muscle memory gets it to go.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the 3-point line.
With a drop step, fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden in possession. His guy's down 11. Fires the 3. Not that time. He misses. To P.J. Tucker. Here's a chance from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
With a drop step. The jumper's off the mark. Harden with the basketball. Margins 8. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Siakam here against P.J. Tucker. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam for 3. Well defended, but Patrick McCaw with the 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Harden. Missed it.
I got this.
Kawhi Leonard against Tucker. And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Ooh, crisp ball. 4 out of 7.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Paul to Harden. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Clint Capella sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Leonard to Powell. Fires the three, cleans it up, and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block. Paul. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Pascal Siakam with the block. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA